Otto and I have been driving since 4 o'clock this morning. And we're going to Quincy, Michigan with Rosetta and Tina. We're taking them to Geronimo. And we're 2 hours away. Somewhere in Ohio. I rented a brand new Ram 2500 Cummins turbo diesel Bighorn. And here's where the girls are back here. They've been kicking and romping around, shakes the whole truck like you wouldn't believe, like an earthquake. There's Tina. Hi, Tina. And there's Rosetta. Hi, Rosetta. Rosetta needs to give her hay already, probably. There she is. Hi, Rosetta. Hi, Tina. We're almost there. Welcome, Michigan. Looks a lot like Ohio. Or was it Indiana? We went through Indiana, too. There he is, Geronimo. That's what we came for.
You heard his name.
He's magnificent. This is Cactus Acres, where Geronimo lives. There's his stall right there, and that's him out in the field. So I loaded up 2 other horses on that trailer that John from Cactus Acres organized for me to pay my whole trucking and fuel bill and everything. And headed out of there, and I'm heading toward Toledo to go to the Texas Roadhouse and have a rare steak potatoes in the Ram. In Ohio. All right, so now here's what we got. I parked here at the Texas Roadhouse, and a guy came over and said, "Do you know you're missing a tire?" I was like, "No, thank you." So we have a spare, and I called the roadside assistance, and they're gonna come and jack it and replace it, hopefully, which is good. All right. And the horses are rambunctious, especially this one in the front. This is my Texas Roadhouse. I got the bone-in ribeye, smothered, rare, smothered with sauteed mushrooms and onions, and mashed potatoes and brown gravy and buttered corn. Yum. And they gave me a whole bag of biscuits. Delicious. This is cool. The sun is on my back, and I'm headed home. It's about 8 o'clock, and I got 5 or 6 more hours of driving just to get the first horse off. So I'm gonna drive. When I get tired, I'm going to sleep. And at daybreak, I'm going to show up with the first horse at the farm. It's about 1:30. and I just slept at a truck stop since about 10 o'clock. So let's see, 11, 12, 1, about 3 some hours sleep, and now I'm going again. There's my stats until I get to the first stop. I'm still in Ohio. I think I have 21 miles to Pennsylvania because it just said I-80 go 21 miles. All right, it's 2:30. I crossed into Pennsylvania about 20 minutes ago, and I'm at the Shell for fuel. I had 31 miles left in the Bighorn. Bighorn is diesel, of course. Diesel is the green fuel. It's from the earth, natural, more minimally processed than gasoline, and a good energy source. Most of your goods are brought to you with diesel. Thank God for diesel. And Miss Kiki back there is still kicking. She kicked the whole time I was sleeping. She rocked me to sleep. She doesn't give up, except right now. She was just kicking a minute ago. I think she's listening to me. Hello, Miss Kiki. How are you? Yeah. You're doing a great job kicking. We all listening to you. Oh, you ate all your hay. Okay. We're almost there. $128.69, 26.8 gallons. And for refreshments, I poured myself some blueberry kefir from Buffalo Valley Pastures. It's delicious. I'm gonna let that warm up a little bit and reactivate, and then drink it. So glad to be back on Pennsylvania highways. I think they're some of the best in the country. So smooth, quiet. In Ohio, as soon as you cross into Ohio, Indiana, and Michigan, it's all rough and loud and cracked and oil, what do you call it, tar, just rough and bouncy, bounce on your neck and back. Stuff wears you out. This is so great. This is such a great time of night to drive between like 1 and 4, because every rest stop is just jammed. Even some of the exits are jammed with trucks because maybe a lot of them did caffeine or some other chocolate or drug and stayed up till midnight and then crashed. But I sleep at like 10, don't do any of those drugs or chocolate or anything, and then get up around 1:30, drive, get some really quiet. Look, one truck, dark, hum of the diesel. It's beautiful. All right, it's almost 9 o'clock. I got to that first stop at like daybreak, 5:45 or something, and no one came out of the house, so I decided to just take a nap, which was nice, and ate something But then I banged on the door at 7 o'clock. And the Amish woman was like, I don't know about this horse. And then she got the son, and the son said he didn't know about the horse. And then the son called the dad, and the dad didn't know about the horse. So then I tried my phone, and I'm out in the middle of nowhere, like really nowhere, and it gave me some weird message like the person I'm calling has restrictions. And then I had to drive several miles and call the guy, and then he called a guy, and then finally I was able to go back and get payment and drop the horse off, or otherwise I would have had a horse in the trailer that's from Michigan. So anyway, that all worked out. But they didn't talk to each other, which is weird about a horse. Okay, so some guy told me people on the YouTube don't tell about the problems, and there you go, there's a problem. Cost me a couple hours, but it's okay. I really have no ill feelings. Things happen, and I'm fine. All right, next stop, an hour and 15 minutes away, towards home. Oh, and I got to eat the rest of the steak from the Texas Roadhouse, which was the bone-in ribeye, because even this morning it was one of the best pieces of meat I've ever had. I gotta get that again. I'm thinking about it again. I'm thinking about getting another one today somewhere. But and then I had a pint of raw milk. So that was breakfast. Oh, and 2 buns from the Texas Roadhouse. So I feel better now. I was pretty hungry, I guess. So there you have it. And this is the second location. I think I've been driving around for 45 minutes because roads were closed, and it's all these hilly roads. It's amazing. And here it is. This is the location. Down that dirt road. Amazing. What an adventure. I gotta show you the other roads on the way out. It's all hilly like crazy, and roads with no outlet and bridges out. This is Swamp Poodle Road. There's a river over there. It's like being back in time. There's the bridge south. I came down that road over there. He said you can go across that with a horse and buggy. So that's why I had to go way around. All right, now all the horses are dropped off, and we're gonna have some fun. So we're going to the river, to a park and mansion. Fort Hunter Mansion and Park. On the river. There's the mansion. It's very nice. This tree's cool. You like it, Otto? We can go swimming. We can go swimming. It's very nice. I think I'll sit on that swing. What's this? Bat box? Beautiful tree. Come on. Go swimming. Look at that house all the way up there. And that log floating by. And right there. Rockfield Bridge, the longest stone masonry arch railroad bridge in the world. Visible to the south. It was built between 1900 and 1902. Look at that. Then there's this really neat bike trail, and it says Wildwood Park 1.9 Capital Area Greenbelt. We gotta ride here sometime. And across the street is this meadow that we're gonna run in. Back to the truck. Stay. Go run around. It's such a beautiful spring day. I'm so glad. Look at the flowers. White ones, purple ones, and yellow. Otto's loving it too. Look at this cool little thing. It's a wetland with a trail. Oh, it's a canal trail. Check it out, an old canal. This is where the mules pulled the boats. And this is the milestone that would tell you how far you are from Harrisburg. It doesn't have a number that I can see. Look at these sycamores. Beautiful. It's a beautiful place right here. And the grass is just so green. What a great spot to take a break and take a walk. Take a rest from all the driving. Let's go this way. Oh, and there's grills. That would be a great spot to have a grill. And here, there's water, a hydrant, and an outdoor grill. Very cool. And there's the empty trailer and the Bighorn. See? Bighorn. Ran. Now you get to see where Otto's been staying. There he is. This is his spot down in here. I had him up on there with the blanket, but he was tearing the blanket off and getting too much hair. And now he's all wet, so he's gonna stay down there on his blanket. Good boy. There's the train going across. Woo! Woo-choo-choo! Bike trail. Definitely check it out someday. It's really a beautiful trail. Look at these trees. And they smell so good. And it's a really nice part of town. I never knew Harrisburg could be so nice. Oh, and that whole thing's a walking bridge. Very cool. Tequila Willie's, that dockside Willie's. Harrisburg and I'm heading down to Lancaster. And since the truck is rented, I can take it back anytime tonight. The farmer wants me to take a beef to the butcher. So that's what we're doing next. Okay. Go.